Tilt is an excellent way to lose a game of Valorant and feel terrible about it besides. Dodging tilt is something that I'm pretty good at now, but it wasn't always that way. We could all use a little less tilt in our lives, so that's why it's the topic of this video. Make sure to subscribe if you want to be the first to see more content designed to help you rank up just like this. Keep in mind these tips did work for me, but you may need something different. That is up to your own judgment. Hello everyone, my name is Atchax and this is how to deal with tilt in Valorant. Let's get started. Tilt is a great name for that lovely mix of derailing anger and frustration, because the more tilted you become, the more likely you are to become even more tilted. It's a vicious cycle and it's one that's better to avoid altogether. However, that's not going to be very helpful once you've already become tilted, which is why we are going to talk about breaking the cycle. The first tip is contextualization. Alright, so let's imagine that our teammate has done something really irrational, causing us to lose the round. Take your pick, as I'm sure you've been in this situation many times before. When you feel that rising bubble of annoyance and you want to yell at your teammate for being so foolish, instead try contextualizing the issue. This can be done in a variety of different ways. You could start by saying it's one round in one game of Valorant, and then hop to something ridiculous like, and in the grand scale of the massive universe, this one tiny point is insignificant, etc., etc. My favorite one is, I'm not going to care about this tomorrow, I probably won't care about this 5 minutes from now. In fact, it's going to seem laughable that it felt so important in that one moment in hindsight. However you get there isn't really important, but the point is to make the immediate cause of your frustration feel like nothing. And then it's much easier to not be mad at nothing. Even if it feels silly, connecting with your existential self for a moment can be a huge benefit, because the grander the scale, the smaller the momentary frustration feels. I especially like this one because it feels like replacing anger with peace, which is a great way to refocus. The second tip is deep breaths. When we get angry, there is a physical reaction. Your body might release adrenaline, your muscles might tense up, and one of these reactions is faster, sharper breaths. Instead of allowing your inner cave person to have free reign, take back control with deep, calm breaths. In this way, you sort of tell your body that it's alright. There's no need to be mad and that you can be calm instead. For me, breathing calmly means taking my time, fully inhaling and exhaling, and breathing through my nose. Beyond just tilt, this is something that has helped me a lot with clutching and dealing with pressure. It's an excellent way to calm down and it's almost second nature now. The third method I occasionally use is to physically get up and walk away for a bit. If you go down early in the round, this can be a nice way to reset, both physically and mentally. It's important to stop thinking about the game when you get up. The goal is to short-circuit the loop by momentarily shelving what made you angry in the first place. That way when the round ends and you spawn in again, you're spawning with a clean slate. These arguments always seem quite silly in hindsight, and so just taking a break and walking away can often be a good way to let the anger melt. It can also be easy to feel silly when you get up and walk a short distance for a few seconds only to sit down in the exact same place. But remember, it's not without purpose. Sometimes the reset is necessary. You can actually see professional athletes do a walk reset more commonly in solo sports when they hit a rough spot and need a fresh start. Those are the 3 methods I use to deal with tilt in Valorant. I hope that they can help you as much as they have helped me. Even better than breaking out of tilt though is never becoming tilted in the first place. Look out for the video on avoiding tilt altogether if that sounds like it could be useful. I'll put the link in the description below once I've made it. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe. Best of luck everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.